Okay. Good evening. It is like 11:15 p.m. March. Crazy. March 6th, 2024. Hopefully you're having a blessed day, staying safe and sound, and keeping the peace of mind, body, and soul. I didn't really want too much out of this. I just watched a couple of my older videos, and the passion and joy in those is so ridiculously contagious to me. That I ended up making this one, and it was really just like on some. I just want to explain a couple things real fast. Like, you be live streaming, you reading the Bible and doing Bible studies, but you're not consistent in recording gameplays. And it's like, yeah, bro. That's completely my bad. And I know part of this whole brand of mine is like, oh man, you say you're going to be consistent and then you try for like a week or two. A week. With Mortal Kombat, it was like truly consistent for the first time ever. Like bang, 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 bang. No later than like 2 days, there was another video. But no, like in my personal life, like I'm working at Kroger. I mentioned that I don't even remember when. Probably early Mortal Kombat days. But then I got switched to night shift, and now I'm closing by myself. Like borderline every night. I get lucky sometimes, and my boy Steve come through, and we close together. So I get out kind of early. But at first, it was like other people was moving the truck, but now I move the truck, which is like one of them, not forklifts, but like, what you call them, like jacks. Like with the little lever, you turn them to the left and to the right to kind of like steer yourself, and then you pump that boy up under the pallet with like 50 boxes or so, and lug that bad boy to your cooler. Ours is all the way in the back in the corner, probably like at most 60 to like 100 steps total. It's not too long of a hike, but with like almost 80 to 120 pounds on me. Like pulling, I mean, not on me. I'm like two and change, but like, yeah, no, I just be exhausted. And that's even why, like, with the reading the word together and like really diving in to share my faith with y'all, that is being inconsistent. Cause I just be so drained, bro. Like the fact that I record or like, okay, so like my schedule for the nights be like, come home, pray, uh, start the live stream so I can read, and then from there study, and then from there whatever time it is, record. Which ain't too often. It's happened probably like twice for these past two Cyberpunk videos. Uh, but yeah, then from there, grab me a bite to eat, and then watch some anime before I go to sleep and wake up and rinse, wash, and repeat. You know what I'm saying? And it's just kind of exhausting. Like today is different. I'm kind of switching it up. I figured I grab a bite to eat first, and then pray, and then read, and then record. But like I ain't too certain about that one either, cause I kind of want to try to go to bed early so I don't wake up at like 11 and then fall back asleep and wake up at like 12 and then only have like an hour and a half to get ready for work because I got to be there by 1:30. All of that leading up to say things is definitely about to change for the better as far as like this whole schedule, the consistency and frequency of seeing me. Um Actually working to do my utmost best to be consistent and like stay true to my word that is I'm going to work on my consistency. Because I don't want you to think like, oh, I'll just be saying stuff for the sake of saying stuff and trying to like potentially get niggas off my back. Like, nah, bro, I be trying to push myself beyond exhaustion. Cause I'm not no active nigga for real. I don't be out here. I'm not working out like I used to a couple years ago. So the most physical activity I have in my days as of this year and like as of this year is lugging those pallets at work on top of standing for 8 hours, on top of talking to people, on top of closing by myself. Like it's just been draining, yo. Like for real, truly exhausting and borderline like aggravating me like dog. Not only Not only am I constantly on a timer, because it done got to a point, bro, like, on my days off, I'm sitting there watching the clock all day. Like, nigga, an hour just went by. I only got like 10 hours left before I gotta get up and go do it all again. Like, nah, bro, this is not what life is about. This is not why Jesus sacrificed himself. This is not the true freedom I'm supposed to be living in, for real. Like, legit, bro. So, yeah, like, back to the main point. My manager walked up to me. What was that? Monday. My manager walked up to me Monday, asked me if I wanted to try a new position, because apparently the managers of the meat department of the shop that I'm working at, I ain't gonna put them on blast. On the shop that I'm working at, I probably didn't mention it before. At the shop that I'm working at was like, yeah, he's not a good fit, so we're gonna get rid of him. Like, okay, cool, nigga, like straight up, thank you God. Oh my goodness, blessing, bro. And it's not even in disguise, bro. I'm talking about like, I'm making more money in this new spot, like of the same shop, bro. Like, I just moved over to a different department of the shop and I'm making like 60 cents more, bro. Which is, when I did the math, like an extra $26. So the week of me buying coffee is low key literally paid for off of the raise I just got. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Glory be to God. Always and forever. So yeah, there's that. But there's also like, the question was asked of like, do you have open availability, or are you truly one to want to work the afternoons? Because nigga, like 1 minute I was working the mornings and the next I just like became closer forever. Like, okay, cool. And me personally, I ain't one to like make a big fuss. I'm still learning a lot about myself, like transitioning into not just being an adult, but like being a man, like a man's man, all of that to say, like, I'm learning how to stand up for myself, for real. So like my go-to is just like go with the flow. Like, don't cause a scene, don't start complaining to everybody. Just deal with it. Suck it up and deal with it. You know what I mean? Which is kind of cool, but like kind of detrimental to your well-being sometimes. So yeah, I'm learning that slowly but surely. But yeah, no, like with that being an opportunity that is now in front of me, I'm able to work the morning shifts again and have like the afternoons and the early evenings, even the later evenings into the nights back to myself. So like I can get up at 9 and how 9 to 5s work, like the solid 8-hour boy, right? I can literally like get up at 9, leave at 5, and from there have the rest of the day to just like unwind, relax, grab me a bite to eat, pray, record, and just really like get into the groove of having fun in life again. And not just being bogged down, feeling like I'm doing the same thing over and over and over again. And low-key going crazy behind the scenes. Like, man. And I'm talking about like, I be having so much fun reading y'all. Like, for real, I love it. I could truly see myself like tapping into that. Like ministry. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's cold-blooded to me. That's truly cold-blooded to me. Just sharing the word of God. Especially with this Max Lucado Bible. Because it got like the little, like the study brackets. Well, like, not study brackets, but like, if you check out the live stream, you know what I'm talking about. Like the life lessons. Like, the topic of what was going on in the chapter. A little bit deeper into it, like, what was being explained as of what you were reading. So not just like the overall discussion at hand, but like the main topics of the discussion at hand. And then from there, like a little inspiration, which low key, I understand why he named it that, because it truly do inspire me a little bit. Just like, kind of like a snap, like kind of wake me up, like, yo, not only is being a Christian fire, but like it's complex, bro. Like, it's more than just going to church and reading the word and praying and shouting hallelujah. Like, nah, we're still people. We still struggle. We still suffer. But like, God is our refuge. Like, when it's time to fold, we can fall back and rely on God to pick us back up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it start back against the wall. God gonna sock somebody. You know what I mean? Like, Not literally, but like spiritually, definitely. Like, be bold and confident in your prayers, bro, for real, because God is always listening, bro. And he know what you gonna. That's what's so wild, dog. He know what you gonna pray for. He waiting for you to be like faithful enough to actually ask for it and believe that he'll give it to you. Oh my gosh. And I've been learning a lot about that lately. Not like the research, just like personal experience of just like praying for stuff. Like just my well being. And like peace of mind. Like I be exhausted at work. I go on my break, bow my head, ask the Lord for strength, and next thing I know I'm wide awake, bro. Stuff like that, bro. Like really being codependent of God. Like wholeheartedly, dog. But yeah, no, that was it. I watched a couple of my old videos. I like felt that spark. Like, oh yeah, I remember when I was like in my bag and really just in love with the process and the journey of it all. And I gotta get on here and let y'all know, like, I'm not intentionally, like, I'm not being lazy, bro. I'm truly just exhausted. Like, that's the main point of this. I promise I'm not on some like making excuses for the sake of making excuses. I'm tired of pushing myself beyond the point of exhaustion and then like getting on here and trying to do my utmost best. Cause like with that Uncharted video, with that Cyberpunk video, even with like a couple of the Mortal Kombat videos, a nigga was just like into it. Like you could feel it. And it's that's what made me say in the beginning, like it literally is contagious, bro. That level of joy and passion for what you do, like to love every aspect of your journey, of your career. Like I want to get that back, and I don't want to push out anything that don't express that. Cause I'm watching this video too about like the 8 different factors that you could take in to grow your YouTube channel from 0 to 10,000 subscribers. I'm not in no rush for the success at all whatsoever, but it's definitely like a nice little, like bro been spitting, like there's some domers in there that I could definitely take with me. Even like the psychological aspect that is the tone of your videos, bro. Like how I was just talking about a nigga be extra jolly to the point that it's contagious, bro. And I ain't been posting lately because I ain't been super jolly. Like it's not like it's not like what it used to be like a couple years ago when I was still Stoners Incorporated. I can't just go outside and get high and be like, oh, cool, let's do it. Like, nah, bro. Like, I'm in the thick of it, bro. It's just me and God, for real. Like it get rough. I'm praying about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not putting Band-Aids on scars no more and wondering why I'm still leaking. Like, nah, bro. I'm, like, really trying to get stitched up and healed. So, yeah. That's it, bro. My bad. Cause that was kind of heavy. My bad. But like for real, that's why. That's the reason for the season of lack of consistency and frequency and just like even like the passion. Like it's just cause I've been tired, and that's why like that last live stream I did. It was on my day off of work. And I just did that and left it at that. And I told myself, like, no, I'm not about to force myself to record. Because I just don't feel like it. Like, I genuinely just do not feel like it. Off the strength of, like, I'm exhausted. Like, nigga, I go to work and everybody be, like, kicking it with each other and hanging out. Like, you ever walk past somebody? You ever have somebody walk past you and not speak to you? Like, 4 to 5 different times in one day? But they walk past other people and talk to them. Or like they get around other people and they seem real upbeat. But then they get around you and it's like this tension you could feel, bro. That's been me lately. That's been me lately. Not the giver of that tension, the receiver of that tension. And it drained me. I'm all for like, you know, not being loved by everybody and not always being liked by everybody. Not because I'm so misunderstood and complex, but just it come with it's the name of the game. Like it ain't people that's the problem. It's the spirit within the person, bro. Like we Christians, bro. The world, we not supposed to be loved by the world. They literally rejected Jesus, and he literally saved the world. Like, come on, man. Like, nah, I'm cool on that. I'm not too high on my horse to be like, oh man, you know, why don't nobody like me? It's just like the constant disrespect, the constant neglect from like, and not even people that like I'm looking up to or like want to aspire to be like or want them to recognize me. Just like in general, on a basic human level, I just like to be acknowledged. You know what I mean? For my existence alone. Like I hate feeling like a burden, especially when it comes to just breathing. You know what I'm saying? Like, ah man. So that's been like this past month for me. Well, last month. So yeah, man. It's been a lot behind the scenes for real. And it's been a couple times where like recording a video has truly been the most therapeutic thing I could have done for myself, to just remind myself like, oh yeah, bro, like no, there's a lot to love about you, for real, for real. You're actually not that bad of an individual. You're pretty cool, you know. You're worthy of love and admiration. Not admiration. You're worthy of acknowledgement. For real, like, dog. I've been going through the ringer, dog. I feel like, especially since I done decided to like start sharing my faith, like, oh yeah, the devil, big boy, mad right now, sending the worst he possibly can towards my way to try to stop me. It's cornball behavior from old boy, but it is what it is. Part of the game. But yeah, nah, that was it. I love you, and I thank you for sticking with me as long as you have throughout this entire 3.5, almost 4 year journey together. Through the ups and downs, inconsistencies, complete changing of the brand entirely, and just the inconsistency in my mood. Like one minute I'm passionate, next minute it's just like you could tell I'm here for the sake of being here, kind of thing. And I apologize for that truly, because I'm not one. I wear my heart on my sleeve for real, for real. Like I don't know how to fake it till I make it at all whatsoever. I'm very expressive, and genuine. Like a lot of my emotions are just genuine. So yeah, it'd be hard to kind of like, not show that something's bothering me or not show that like, like I'm one of them people that when the light ain't in my eyes, you can see it a mile away, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? You can hear it in my laugh. You can hear it when I speak. You can even see it in my walk, low key. But yeah, no, I'm been going for almost 20 minutes. I just wanted to let you know that I'm still here, still care about what I do, still love my job and every bit of it. Like getting ready to start loving my job again, like my 9 to 5, due to the switch of position, being around cooler people. Not that everybody over there also crappy, but just like, I don't know. It's just my manager low key kind of a jerk. I'm not the biggest fan of that nigga. Still pray for him though, because of course we gotta pray for our enemies. But that's it. I just wanted to explain that. It's been a rough little month for me, so my fault for not talking about this sooner. But also, yeah, for just kind of like leaving you in the dark. You know what I mean? Because there's absolutely nothing wrong with just having a moment where we just talk as humans. Human to human, Christian to Christian, friend to friend. Brother to brother, even depending on your color and creed. But till we all family at the end of the day. We all share blood. We all gonna die one day. We all grateful to be alive for whatever reason that is. So, you know. But with all that, I will see you either later on tonight or like technically tomorrow if I end up recording this Cyberpunk video. But also like to read and study tonight because I definitely want to do that. But then again, I don't know. I don't want to like get on here and start lying and misleading people. I have no idea. Just know sooner than later, I'm going to be able to post more videos and we're going to be able to kick it more often due to my schedule and life completely shifting and changing for the better, and me just overall feeling better about my life itself. But yeah, that was it. That's It's literally all I got to say. That's it. So as always, if you enjoyed this, please give it. God, they be feeling so weird after having these heavy talks, bro. Yeah, if you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up. Share with your friends and family, whoever else you may know. It is all greatly appreciated. God bless you, and I pray that your dreams come true, as well as you are taking care of yourself truly, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically, knowing when to take a step back and just rest and unwind properly and relax, and not fall into this religious mindset of rule keeping and thinking of the Lord to be upset with you for not taking care of yourself, because I've been on that little walk myself too. Like, not always trying to prove like I still love you, Lord. Like, you know your heart, bro. It's okay. It's so okay to just be yourself with him. Like, honestly. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Like, it is really time to show the world, like, being a Christian is not as bad as everybody has made it seem like. Especially, like, our predecessors of our faith. Like, as far as our family members who kind of, brought us up in this stuff. And we, probably dipped away from it and then came back on our own terms at our own time and was able to see, like, oh, that was on to something. And, never mind. Not only was y'all on to something, but y'all ain't been conducting yourselves accordingly. Making it look bad for the rest of us. But, yeah, no. I love you and I'll see you later. Thanks for this. Thanks for allowing me to do this and have this moment with you to share. Yeah. That's just my breeze on my desk. But yeah. I'll catch you on the flip because I don't know how to leave. I don't know how to say goodbye. I'm not good at it. So, peace.